Kip69 here, Computex 2013. I'm at the Gigabyte booth looking at their laptop and tablet products. Please show me what you got.
All right, so this here what you're looking at is the P35K. As you can see the screen, this is full HD, 1080p. IPS display, so the screen is really beautiful. The other thing I'm going to show you right now is the lid on this machine. Most of you know it's actually a gaming laptop, what we call the Ultra Blade. Now most gaming laptops are really shiny, really bright, and they kind of like scream at you. But this one, what we're going for, it's sandblasted aluminum, it's matte, and it's fantastic, really smooth to touch. Hopefully you can get that on the camera if possible. And then the other thing, of course, is the backlit keyboard. We have fantastic palm rest up here. It's 15.6-inch machine. Another thing that's excellent about our 15.6-inch machine is that it's actually only 21 millimeters, and it weighs about 2.2 kilograms. Now, that's less than 5 pounds. Now, what's inside this machine, that's going to fascinate you even more, is that we've actually been able to support up to 2 512M SATA SSDs, plus another terabyte of hard drive that's primary on this machine. Now if you'd like, you could actually add another terabyte, so in essence you could actually expand it up to 3 terabytes of space on a 15.6-inch machine. Now how is that possible? It's possible through what we have, the hot swappable ODD bay right over here. So as you can see, we have a DVD-ROM right over here, and as I lift this up, there's a little lock mechanism, and all I need to do is, once it's unlocked, I just sort of push my fingers down here and just slide this out. It comes out really easily. So all you gotta do is switch this with another terabyte of hard drive and you're ready to go. And that's actually, so you can have 3 terabytes of space on this machine. So if you wanted to play games, because it's got a GTX 765 card, sorry, I keep pressing the open button. GTX 765 card, it's the latest Haswell processor, i7, so 4th generation Intel Core, and GTX 765M card with all that stuff, only 15.6 inches, really light. Again, I mentioned 2.2 kilograms, feels fantastic, is fantastic, and looks fantastic.
Wow, that is an amazing machine. That is an incredible idea. I know a lot of people don't use the optical drive solutions, but it's nice to have the option if you want it.
Yes.
That is an incredible innovation.
Right, thank you.
Thanks a lot.
So moving on, we also have a 14-inch variation of the same P35. Now we have the same body, of course. Right now what you see is a different brushed aluminum. However, we'll be shifting back. This also will be sandblasted aluminum, so it's going to look exactly like the P35K. This is the same thing, again, but just a 14-inch version. Right now on display, we have the 1080p Full HD on a 14-inch. We will have the option of making this also IPS. The fantastic thing about this, again, it's a GTX 760 card on there, so it's fantastic for gaming people. It's one of the rare machines to be 14-inch with a GTX card in it. It's only 21 millimeters, so it's really thin, again. Really thin 21 millimeter machine, and it's really light. It's 1.7 kilograms, so that's I don't know, 3 pounds roughly. And you're looking at you could actually fit up to 256M SATA SSD plus another terabyte of HDD, so that still gives you about 1.2 hard drive on it. So that's a lot of space on our 14-inch machine as well.
It's like as much as my home computer. Does this one have the optical bay?
Yes, unfortunately, this one does not have an optical drive on this one.
Oh, okay.
So
how many USB 3s does this one have?
2.
2. Okay. Excellent.
Yes. So we also offer full feature connectivity, which is why it's actually 21 millimeters thin. A lot of people ask us, can you make it thinner? Yes, it could possibly be possible with the new Haswell chip. However, we like to give people, our consumers, a full PC featured connectivity, so we make sure we have an Ethernet VGA port, so that kind of sort of takes up a little bit of space to expand this.
That's why I asked. Usually when you get to the smaller form factor laptops, they sacrifice a couple USB ports and a display port, and all those things are gone.
Right.
That you want.
Yes, exactly. A lot of people have an option. For example, they're looking for really light things that are really portable. or people are looking for really powerful machines, which are actually, you know, not really portable. So what we've tried to do is we've tried to take everything that people would want that's light, portable, and gives you performance, which in this case it gives you a GTX 760 card and Core i7 on a 1.7 kilograms. You know, so it's portable and it's still powerful, and it's not just portable in the sense that, oh, I got one USB and then I got to carry, like, you know, a couple of dongles and adapters, like maybe 2 or 3. This one gives you full PC featured connectivity, so you can actually connect. You know, you have a HDMI or VGA. You have a lot of outs here, and it's fantastic.
That's a nice one. All right, moving on.
So moving on, we're going to talk about our other gaming laptops, like I mentioned to you, the big bulky kind. We've had this from last year, so this is more like an upgraded version of last year. This is automotive orange. So again, beautiful cover, beautiful, nice little lid here. It's fantastic. People love this machine, partly because gamers love something that's really shiny and cool. The one we just saw, of course, we came back from that. That was called the Ultra Blade. This one here is more gaming laptop. So as you can see, this is a 17-inch machine. It's full HD, and it actually fits up to 256 mSATA SSD plus 2 bays for 1 terabyte each. So that's, again, 2.5 hard drive space right here.
It's incredible.
That's a lot of space, yes. The other thing, of course, I'd like to mention is the RAM. It's actually expandable up to 24 gigs of RAM. So if you ever needed a lot of RAM for whatever processing you needed to do on this machine.
Video editing,
yes.
I might want to do at some
yes,
point.
exactly. If you might want to do this, that is possible. But it's still bulky. However, I would like you to note that although it's a little bulky because we just saw the Ultra Blade, we are still lighter and thinner than most gaming laptops that are actually of this caliber. So this again uses a GTX 765M system. So it's an actual gaming laptop, and again, Haswell Core i7.
All right.
So moving on to the next one, I'm going to go over here, because this is our the one we just saw, right? This here is the P25W. What's fantastic about this is that you can see it's chrome yellow. Fantastic color again, really flashy, nice little silver trim. It's fantastic. One of the things I wanted to show you is, let me just switch it around over to the back here. You have 2 dual vents. So yes, a lot of people compare this to a sports car look, and it is sleek, and it looks amazing, and definitely screams gaming. Right?
Yeah, with the ASTW keys marked off like that, definitely.
Yes.
That's the game.
This is, again, it's a full HD screen, backlit keyboard again, and we have one of the highest graphics card that we have used in Gigabyte systems. This is a GTX 770. This is actually the highest graphics card we're using, and it actually fits up to a 512 GB mSATA SSD. That's 2 of that you could actually fit in there, and another terabyte of HDD. So it actually supports all of our system. Gaming laptops actually also support RAID 1 and RAID 0 system. It does support that if you actually needed to run it. And this is fantastic because you could actually run, technically you're running RAID on your SSD. It's already fast, but if you run RAID on SSD, I mean...
That's what people watching this video are going to be doing.
Right, that's what they need it for.
It's faster and bigger. That's overclock.net.
Exactly. And this is a 4.1 sound system. And it's got 2 speakers in the front, 2 speakers at the bottom, and a subwoofer at the bottom here. So it's fantastic. This one comes here with the Blu-ray DVD burner. So if you needed it to be a full entertainment PC, this actually does that. So it's got GTX 770 card, Blu-ray burner. You want to play games, you want to watch movies, you want to do, I don't know what you want to do with it, overclock it for whatever reason. This would be the machine you need.
That's a nice looking system.
Right.
All right, can we do the tablets then, or?
Let me show you our Ultrabook.
Okay.
So let me show you Ultrabook series is right over here. So this here is our official Ultrabook. Now one of the things about Ultrabooks is that they have to have touchscreen, of course, and as you can see, the little sticker, it says touchscreen, so I don't have to touch it. No, I'm just kidding. Let me just show it to you. Right there, that's the touchscreen. If you wanted to do anything, you can see how fast responsive it is to my touch. This is the Ultrabook that we have. It's called the U24T. Of course, we like to place our stickers just to say that, yes, we are the official Ultrabook right over there. And of course, this comes with, again, same full HD screen. You're looking at 20.5 millimeters thin, so it's really thin laptop. And it weighs, again, 1.75 kilograms. Really sleek, nice brushed aluminum look. We've carried this over actually from our U2442 series from last year, which was really successful. A lot of people love it, and we've gone with the same design and upgraded that with the U24T. Now in this one, what we deliver with our Ultrabook and why it's so special is that we actually provide all of our machines with discrete graphics cards. So that means if you don't really aren't really into gaming per se, like let's say you don't really want to run Crysis on high levels, but you still want to play it, it is still possible if you run, I would say maybe medium settings or a little bit, maybe customize it a bit and actually run it on this system because it's got a GT 750 card on this system. That's what's special about our U24T. Again, a lot of hard drive space again, 256 M-SATA SSD plus another terabyte. And that all includes in this weight. And this one here is the U24F. It's pretty much the same thing what you just saw, except it doesn't have a touchscreen. Exact same specs, but this is actually a little thinner here. A little tapered body in this one. So actually it's got a little taper here. It actually runs from I think 21 to 18.5 millimeters. So that's how thin this is again. Pretty light. It's actually a lot lighter, 1.6 kilograms.
Oh, one thing I wanted to see, how many USBs on this side? You can see the other side.
Sure. Here, let me show you.
See. There's more connectivity over there as well.
We always, like I mentioned, we always give you full PC featured connectivity on all of our laptops. So even if it's an Ultrabook, we have the same ports.
Sweet.
This year is actually the P35K version toned down. It's a different lid, and you're gonna see it's the U35F. It basically doesn't have the GTX card, so it's got a GT card. That's the display sticker there, but it's okay. It's a GT 750 card on this one. So if you don't really want to purchase maybe a GTX, but you still love the system, you still want to have it full HD, this would be the system you'd like to get without the GTX card. It still fits up to 3 terabytes, just like the same thing, ODD, everything's the same. Just the graphics card difference and the lid.
Nice. Lots of options.
Right.
All right, what's next?
What's next is, let me show you our tablets that we have on here. Our tablets are for business people. Excuse me. So let me show you our S1185. Now this year it's really fantastic in the sense that it's actually, let me show you this one here then. This actually has an integrated kickstand, so it's fantastic. I just pop this out, I place it over here, and, oh, sorry, there we go. I just put it over here and it's fantastic, it's ready to go. I don't actually really need to worry about propping it up against a wall or something like that. The kickstand helps it stand on its own. It's really easy. If you're a business person and you're running out of time and you don't want to hold this stuff down, you have other paperwork or other things to look at, this helps you get right there. Again, this is a really beautiful display. It's IPS, Full HD, 11.1 inch. As you can see here, a lot of stickers around this thing. Now what's really fantastic about our tablet, what defines our tablet that's separate from other companies is like, most of the time, okay, although we have touch, and I want to move some stuff around, there might be little things that are a little difficult for me to actually click through because I got little gigantic little fingers there. So what we have here is an optical finger navigation or a joystick, if you will, that helps me to actually navigate my mouse and track it through wherever I'd like it to go. Another thing, of course, are the two buttons over here. That's actually the left and right mouse button. So if I wanted to right-click this file, I actually can just right-click it over here. I don't have to worry about, well, I'm going to right-click it, so I'm going to touch that and make a right-click.
That is nice.
So additionally, this mouse joystick can actually also click on it. So if you wanted to click it, you just press it down and you're ready to go. So that's what it would do. No thank you. So, and that is the S1185. It also comes with a keypad, which is the keypad right over here. It's magnetically attached. The keypad is really light. It's very thin and easy to carry, so it's not too difficult. Now let me just show you how it attaches. All right, let me just show you on the other sample here. I had it over here. Just plug it in. It's ready to go. Wow. So it's magnetically attached. It just pulls it right in. It's fantastic. If I want, I can just go with the keyboard. It also has a touchpad system here. So this is fantastic because we don't actually see this in most keypads. You don't actually see this. So this is what helps it. And if I wanted to type, let's say what would I type? Let's go to the control panel and I want to look into my computer for. Sorry, I'm typing sideways, but let me just get that. Maybe you're not connected to a network. Alrighty, so this is not connected, but as you can see, typing is really easy. It gives you a full keypad right over here. All little home and in buttons, key buttons, arrow buttons, fantastic.
That's got a nice feel to it.
Yes, feels nice. Nicely separated chiclet keyboard. It's a great thing. This actually comes with a 256 SSD, if that's what you needed. I've already mentioned it's an IPS display, and this is our Ultrabook 2-in-1. It's thin, it's light, it folds over, easy to carry. And it's a tablet.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So let's move on over here. This is the S1082. Now, one thing about this is that we've had this for 3 generations already. That's partly because this is such a fantastic device. Now the reason being, most people look at it and say, well, it's kind of thick for a tablet. We say yes. However, what you're missing is that what we have, like I mentioned to you earlier, we give you full PC connectivity. So you have your Ethernet port. So you have a full Ethernet port, your USB right over here, your card reader, volume rockers, power button over here. And on the other side, you have the HDMI VGA on the tablet and the USB port again. This is the USB. So again, we use the similar mouse joystick on this one as well. So if you're traveling, you want to put this down somewhere, maybe you're in a rocking somewhere, I don't know, in a car or on a ship maybe, and you want to hold this down. This actually really helps you to get stuff done instead of actually holding it with one hand and trying to get stuff done when it's actually rocking about. Comes in a really cool case with the keyboard, as you can see here. Really nice, beautiful leather case. It's actually, the case is the keyboard. It's a USB keyboard, so you don't have to worry about Bluetooth or running out of batteries ever. It just runs right off the tablet. You're ready to go, type it away, and you can actually run anything you want. So I could run this shortcuts right over here.
Nice.
Yep. And now this actually could fit up to 500 gigabytes of hard drive on this tablet. So we're looking at people who usually travel a lot that would like to have a full Windows 8 PC. This is not Windows RT. It's not Android either. Of course, you can see it's full Windows architecture, and this is something that is meant for office use, or people who could actually use this to, go to work and come back, or travel a lot around the world.
What's the processor in that one?
This is an Intel Celeron processor. Additionally, we also have the D1080 for the S1082. As you can see here, this is the S1082. Now, you can purchase this tablet, and then you could purchase an additional D1080 docking station. So you could actually, when you get home, you could just pop it right there and then just start playing or watching a video. That's actually the audio from that D1080 docking station. So let's say you go off somewhere else, maybe someone sent you a video file or something, you come back to your office, or you're back at home, and you just want to connect this. You got VGA out, you got HDMI, you can connect this to your larger screen TV, and you're ready to go. Or if you wanted to watch a DVD, that's possible too. We actually have a DVD drive right in there. Now, if you're worried about connectivity, you don't need to. With the D1080, we have, again, every possible port you can think of, including VGA. You got HDMI, USBs, Ethernet, and VGA.
The handy little thing.
Yes. And that is the D1080 docking station.
All right, well, thank you very much, Chip629 here at Gigabyte.